We get two... Oh, wow, okay. 2,300 Dark Elves? They go up that high? Really? I need to see what that team is consisting of. That is going to be so bad. I think they're elves, and they're the bashiest elves, so... Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Let's just wait and see until he does this. So I get a lot of inducements. What the frack? He doesn't have witch elves. He has only linemen. How is his team value so high? No, he has 4 blitzers. A strength 5 lineman, an agility 5 lineman, a strength 4 lineman. I mean, he's got all the doubles apparently, because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 guard players, which are doubles. He's got another double here. Okay, he's got one runner as well. Okay, this is such a weird team. Plus movement guys as well. All the block dodge in the world. Holy crap, this is weird. My goodness. So, I get 450k in petty cash. We buy a wizard. What else do I buy? Do I buy a star player? Eldril could, as always, be good. But, let's see. I've got 300k left, so we probably go Babe, Bribe, and Wandering Apo. I'm not sure if I can really use the Bribe. We've got 12 players. He has an okay amount of dodge, but if I can knock down some of the key players and foul them afterwards, that could be good, obviously. So we're gonna try it this way. But this is a real weird team, and wow, 2,300. All the stat-ups do a lot there. Just that one strength player, that strength 5 player, increases his team value by 100 on his own. And he has another strength up, he has an agility up, and 2 plus movements as well, I think. All of which are skills, and just a whole lot of doubles. All the guard is going to be an issue. But I have Mighty Blow and Piling on one of mine, so, well, we'll see. Maybe I can do something about that. So let's see what we're gonna get. We get to set up in defense first and foremost. Nothing new there. We've got our setup here. Let's see. So the big question is, do I set up my blitzers here as corners? Most likely, yes. That is probably still the way to go. And in this case... yeah, I think we're gonna go with something like this, but let's set up Elf Scream right here. If he's blitzing, he's either going to blitz Shock Elf or Alphamus Prime 3.0, so probably, I don't know. That's the question where we put a Mega Elf, because he's the one that can really hurt them if he keeps following. But I think, yeah, we'll keep it this way, so let's see, confirm please. So he goes on offense. Let me see that again. He has... first of all, his entire team has block except for 1 player. Even his reserve players all have block, I believe. Yep, they do. So only his runner. What does he have? He has save, throw, pass, and accurate. So he tried to build him into a real thrower here. Which is gonna be a bit annoying to deal with, but could be okay. Let me see his blitzers again. He's got a move blitzer. He's got an unskilled blitzer, guard, move, dodge, dodge, tackle, mighty blow. This one is a little bit dangerous, of course, because of his mighty blow. Then we've got the, oh god, the strength 5 guard lineman here. That one I'm not going to be able to knock out easily. We'll have to see if we can get him, and fouling him would definitely be worth it. Worth it to get the knockout. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pug, if I'm talking too fast. Just trying to convey as much information or what is going through my head right now while he's going for the setup. And of course, if you don't know the game, half of what I'm saying probably won't make much sense to you right now, which might not make things easier. So I do explain a lot usually what I do, so hopefully you'll be able to follow this sooner or later. So let's just give you a quick crash course here. These guys have 4 stats. They have movement allowance, which is how far they can run. They've got strength, which is how good they can block, basically. You'll see what that means in a moment. They have agility, which is their ability to handle the ball and get away from the opponent. And then they've got an ammo value, which says how sturdy they are. So how much... Wow, really? How much... or how easy they are to get off the pitch and injure and stuff like that. And... yeah. The rest I'm gonna show while we play. But that's just a teardown of the... a quick teardown of the stats. And then they've got skills, which influence things. And we'll get to that. Basically, as much as possible at least. So, he is setting up on a sideline, so he wants to set up a cage here and then force his way down this side instead of setting up evenly and moving on from there. So just the push here is nice. And he's actually allowing me to disengage. Weird. Or not disengage, but doesn't get the follow-up block. So he wants to go in here a lot more and safer, I assume. Let's see. Wow, really? 1 die into the POW? Yeah, there is a lot of strategy in this punk, but I'm sure you would be able to play it as well if you learn the rules, basically. That's a big thing. You just need to get the basics down. So, in terms of blocking, as you just saw here, he can push my players around or knock them down. There are different results, and in this case, on this one, he got a little bit lucky. For one, he only blocked me with 1 die because it was strength 3 versus strength 3. And he got a defender down result, which means a player always gets knocked down. The issue is I have dodge, which means on anything but this result, basically, there is a result called defender stumbles, which also knocks you down if you don't have dodge. With dodge, you don't get knocked out, but pushed around. And he got very lucky there. There was a 1 in 6 chance to knock me down, but it's fine. So, he's going for Alphatron, despite my assumptions. I should have expected this as well, but well, let's see. He's got tackle, which disables tackle, unfortunately, so that's a bit of a bummer. But as we know or expected, he's trying to go this way. I did not go here because I assumed he might have tried to foul me because he would have had 3 assists to foul me there. But he's just trying to set up his cage already, his sideline here. The thing is, this is not protected. If he fails to pick up, he doesn't have sure hands or anything. We might be in a position to steal the ball. Either way, he's going to have to throw a pass. Oh, okay, he's keeping him safe in the back. The boring person that he is. Let's see here. Okay, we've got some options. I am giving him... Oh. I did make a little bit of a misplay here, I believe. I needed to go there instead because this guy has guard. So, not smart. So we'll have to fix that. Let's see, in that case, I'm just gonna change my target, even though that weakens our position there. We are fine with resetting that. Somewhat. He can also very easily still switch sides, which I need to be aware of, so I do need to be a little bit careful here. Let's just go in and blitz. Really? That's bad. I think I'm okay with re-rolling that. Oh, come on. So, horrible first turn on my behalf, both play-wise and dice-wise so far. And we're gonna have to see if that's gonna be an issue for us or not. So he can block here and then also possibly make his way through there and score very, very quickly. Which right now we obviously do not want to see. Going there. Here. And then we still have these guys as well. that we might be able to knock around. But it's probably better to try and disengage. I think, so let's see, you are gonna be in the way right there. One more dodge guy right here. And now, let me think. So we've got this pretty okay, because I can't completely go there, because right now he might as easily use these guys to build a cage over here. Lock me down with this part of his team, and then just score there, so we can't really allow him to do that. So we do need to at least screen there a little bit. And let me think. So you are... He's supposed to go there, but right now I would... Yeah, I think we still do that now. Okay, good. Oh yeah, we do this. And he is down here. So I'm not pressuring the ball at all right now, unfortunately. But I do need to be a little bit careful here. Yep, and that's my dum-dum, basically. I shouldn't have done this because I completely botched that. But we're gonna have to be okay. Let's go down in this direction. And luckily I had fence, so he's not allowed to follow. Nah, it's fine, Punk. It's fine. It's very early. This is nothing yet. Both teams have all of the other players. The biggest issue is I've lost my one of my rerolls already, which is kind of a bummer. But aside from that, it's not that big of a deal. It looks like he's trying to force his way through here, though. So he's going to blitz us here. That seems pretty likely. Yeah, I screwed up the setup. I ignored the guard player that he had, and that cost me my good blitz chance. I would have needed to set up differently, so that's the stumble result, but I don't have tackle. Or he has tackle and I don't have dodge, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. So let's see. Yep, he needs to move through here. The thing is, I don't think he can score this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He could if he GFIs. So that's going for it. Basically, you can move 7, and then you can... That's where this comes in, basically. These fields, you can run twice again, Punk. Basically, you go for it, and you have to roll in that case, though, but you can move 2 extra spaces. There we go. So he comes in for the pass, as expected. And he's going to go down here now. I don't think he's going to go in this direction. I blocked that off. But is he going to try and score as well? It would be a very fast touchdown and a riskier one, but looks like he is going to hand off. Yep. Is he really trying to go through there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is he really doing both GFIs? Wow, okay. Please fail. That's 1, so now he needs to re-roll. But this is a 1 in 36 chance. Well, he's got to do 2, so he needs 2 1s. Oh my god, he falls down again. Ah, is that lucky? Oh, and he stuns himself. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. So that one's really lucky for us right now. So let me think. We need to save our ball, basically, or our setup. So if he goes here... I can't move away if I go there, which means he could end up surfing me, which is our main issue right now. He would be the best to go for that because he's closest, and he would be able to get at least back to here again with it as well. But I need him to blitz. Which is the problem there. So we need to secure the ball first and foremost. As much as possible. So we put you right there. Let's see. And okay, we can pull these guys back. So you're right there. Because he is going to pressure us there, but I can basically close him out right now and focus on the rest later. Pretty much, yeah. Let's see, let's keep Alphacon up there just as a pressure, as a threat to him, basically, right now. so that he has to worry about him, and we might be able to get that on him as well. There we go. Wow, really? I keep on pushing, and that's all? Just kind of a bummer. I can't really use my mighty blow if that keeps happening. So he's gonna get a block there, which is a bummer, but we don't care too much about that. So he's gonna dodge out to here and be in the way there, which means right now we can't get the ball on him because he can get attacked. So right now we are... doing this. Sure if I like that, but it's what we're doing, so it's fine. Oh wow, I rolled a double one. So I can do that too. So he, oh my god, he can still score again. This is so weird already. Seriously? I should have picked up the ball first, but I wanted to set up our defense first, in case we fail the pickup. So the only good thing here is, we're still blocking this fairly okay, and if he doesn't knock him down, I'm just gonna sidestep in the way, and either way he goes, he needs to still dodge. But god damn it, this is weird. Luckily he got stunned, otherwise I would have probably covered this more to begin with. But let's just see. And as expected, he's at least covering him, which is what we want, so he's investing 2 of his own players to take care of 1 of mine. And that gives us a little bit of an advantage. Also, I've got more players back here. Well, most of his are, or at least half of his team is still back there. But he's got the really strong and good players where he needs them to be. At least right now, so let's just see if he's able to get through here. There is no question that he can blitz this, and he's most likely going to go after Omega Elf now as well. Because I probably shouldn't have moved him in there. That was a risky play. Luckily this happens, so he's not rerolling it, which means we don't move. So for you, Punk, on a case of this result, an attacker down means the attacking player falls down, which would lead to a turnover, so it would be my turn again, like these failed dice rolls. A both down event has the same effect as long as the players don't have block or wrestle. Both players have block, which is this skill, which means they just keep, they keep standing, basically. Is he going to blitz here as well, or is he going to try and break through and get the ball and score? He should really do the latter, I think. But he might go for the former, which is trying to nuke Omega Elf. We're gonna have to wait and see, I guess. And yeah. And this would be wrestle, by the way. This is the wrestle skill. So he's moving these guys in, screening right now, which is what you should do, of course, in case I do get the ball now. I could try to get away, so he needs to make sure I can't just move past him. And there we go. So there comes the blitz. Oh, goes for him, though. I mean, it's the easier knockdown, but it makes for the harder dodge now. What do we get? We get stunned. Because he can't... Oh, come on. Please? Nope. Okay. So, 2+2+? There we go. So that was dumb of me. That really shouldn't have happened. I mean, the double one from him first, followed up by me, is probably fair game. So I can't complain too much, but I should have covered the ball more. I thought screening was enough, and I didn't expect to fail the dodge there, which is dumb. So, it's my own fault that he's in the lead now. We really shouldn't have let that happen, but at least it's a fairly quickly touchdown. 3 turns, so I do have 6 turns myself now to try and even the score again and maybe do something about his team. But he's also got 14 players, so getting a player advantage here, at least overall, is pretty unlikely to happen. But that was a dumb one. That was a real dumb one on my behalf. So yeah, he had a 3+ there without his dodge reroll because I had tackle there. And then a 2+, 2+2+ to make that work. Ah well. At least he's down to 2 rerolls as well. Just as I am. But my blocks have been bad. So far, I've knocked down nobody, I think. We've only pushed. Which is just bad. I mean, I had frickin' 2 block chances so far, I believe. So it's not like I failed so many, but it's still kind of unfortunate because on both I used my mighty blow piling on guy. And we really need to get some results out of him here. This team is scary. He doesn't have Witch Elves, which is nice. I'm not sure why he doesn't have them. But all the doubles, all the stat ups make this team just... No, I don't want to play against this. It's so rough. Because blocking is gonna be extremely difficult with all the guard guys that he has. And the strength 5 guy allows he goes wherever he wants to with blocking. Basically, he can support himself with guard and then just blitz in there. And he can possibly even get easy 3-die blocks against me. All he needs is 1 assist and 1 guard. Well, 2 assists, basically, in whatever form they come. So I don't really like that. And he's got a guard player here, of course, and I don't have my own guard in any way, shape or form. Which will make all of this kinda difficult, so let's see. I'm gonna put these guys over here. Does he have a kicker? He does not have a... He does have a kicker, okay. That's important to know, unfortunately. So the 1 guard might, unfortunately, already be enough to be very annoying to me, but maybe we can... We can work around with that. So let's block him, but that's a sidestep dodge guy. This is just a dodge guy. I have only 2 tackle players myself. Oh, we probably want to set up something like this, but yeah, put these 1 in. Or do we? No. This is... Yeah, this is fine. It's kind of have to be. So, assist, blitz. He stays where he is, which gives us an assist there, which means I can block him, and then I can try to run somebody through. We'll see. But all the guard is making this so weird to play against. It's not what you expect to see out of an elf team. And all the strength doesn't help it either. Quick snap. We get to move. Where's the... Okay, really? So the good thing is now I can get away from his guard player, which means we just ignore him and I get my blocks without any issues here. So that's nice. But aside from that... See, none of this really changes much, but we just move up a bit. Yeah, okay, confirm. Okay, there we go. So, let's get this on the road. We start with this block in that case, and I keep on pushing. As you expect. Do we want our movement guy all the way back in there? Because he's the one that could go furthest right now, so we probably still... Yeah, we set him up as an assist. Next is the blitz. So can I finally get a frickin' knockdown here, game? Are you nice enough to allow me that, please? Thank you. I've got tackle. So I'm gonna follow here as well, which unfortunately does not give us a thing. And we dodge. The issue is I do still have to dodge through here, and this guy does have tackle, but this guy doesn't. So we should be okay with moving through here, but we need to set up our defense first now against these guys. So let's go with that. So now we've got the screen there. He needs to be all the way back here. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're gonna weaken this a little bit, but That should be fine. Let's move him through first. And I'm gonna put him all the way back there. So very, very far. Hopefully that'll draw some attention of these guys, which I don't really want to work with. And now the sidestep is a bit of a problem. Possibly, at least. So we are gonna block with him. The push. Not unexpected. Let's see where he goes. Down there. Okay. Yeah, I see what you want, but I'm also not gonna let you. So instead of blocking again, I'm just gonna dodge. And now we go pick up the ball. I'm assuming we can do that. Yes, we can. And let me think. He can reach me. He's the only one though. So we just move out of his range. And there we are. So not an ideal turn, but we've got 2 scoring threats already. We've got a decent setup here. He can't really break through. Let's see what he goes for. But this feels okay right now. But just getting through his defense is kind of a big challenge. I feel like... So getting this guy to get some good blocks means a lot of assists here. So that could be a bit difficult. But let's see. Yep. Okay, goes for this splits. Interesting. Please only push for a change. Thank you. That's very nice. So where do we sidestep? I could allow him to block me again. No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, we're instead going to go just down here. I could have disengaged from the guard guy as well, but we're okay there, I think. Rather stay in here as well. Because I can use him to knock him down, possibly next turn, depending on what he does. I also do have this set up already, which is why I dodged him through there. Also, I didn't want to re-stay next to him, but yeah, he's marking all my players, which is what he is obviously supposed to do, but hopefully that'll allow us to get some sort of blocks. But with all the guard that he has, it will be difficult to get the assists. And we'll see. So right now I should go in this direction where I'm weakest right now, but he's also just blocking us in quite a bit here. We might be able to go through here depending on what he does with these guys, but I think he's not going to move those, which means we can't really go through there at all. And he is going real hard on a Mega Elf. Oh boy. Well, that's not good, is it? We do have a fairly okay chance to score quickly here, though, as well. It's a bit risky, but it should work. Possibly, as long as I don't screw it up completely. What we could be doing is hand off the ball to him, run him down the pitch, dodge him out first, and then just pass and score. So that is probably what we are going to try. And let me think about this for a quick moment, though. So this is a 1-die right now, yes. Okay, so that means he's moving in right here. I want to try to... He's got sidestep as well, though, so I do need to move first. Let's see, we... put Alphacon over here. Just so that if he sidesteps, he cannot base him as easily. There we go. So we knock you down. Let's see where he goes. He might go to here, but he moves backwards. Yeah, we are following that one. Let's see. We stun him. That's a good one. So, I'd also really like to do this, I think. No, yeah, he needs to stay there, so we use him. Which means now I can block with this guy. It's only a push, he's got sidestep. Let's see where he decides to go. Over there is perfectly fine. There would have been bad for us, basically. So we hand off the ball right now. You? And the issue is I'm not blitzing here. I could try to dodge him out, but that would be a 3+ without a dodge reroll and then blitz him. Which right now is pretty scary. I mean, I can go in here and cage first, basically. So this could work. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I think... It's not... Oh no, we can't really blitz there, though. Okay, so I should have blitzed him instead, maybe. So we are gonna do this instead. I think blitz... Wait, he's got... That's the Mighty Blow guy, isn't it? Yeah. Let's blitz him. With Wrestle. And just disengage here as well, ideally. Nope, he's gonna... No, we can push him away. That's good. So we do all this. Move you back. And now things are gonna get a little bit hectic because I'm running out of time. We dodge out. And now I'm basically doing the same thing he did. I'm exposing myself to this. Okay, no, we can go from back here. Should have done the GFIs, I guess. Let's see if I get the 5+ roll. Oh boy. We don't. So I'm just the stupid person. Once again, my god, what's going on with me today? I'm making dumb moves. I should have just kept the cage here and dodged him out and not rushed this. Why am I doing this? So, not my finest moment in Blood Bowl history, you might say. So at least... Well, no, there is no at least. The only at least that we could go for is he can't score on me instantly. But getting the ball out of that now is not going to be easy. He also should really serve Alphacon. But that means not blitzing here, so I'm not sure if he's going to do that. He's most likely just going to base him and then go for the rest. He knocks me down. Oh boy. Into a stun. He might foul us though. I think that's a pretty likely scenario there. With all the reserve players that he has, he can definitely stomp us. So I'm just not playing a good game so far. That's kinda bad. So I also don't really know what he's going for. He's got a lot of options now. If he wants to go for the ball, that's very easy, of course. He can just blitz us. He also could just try to pick it up without knocking me down. With a 3+, that's still pretty doable. But yeah. Okay, so he's not surfing Alphacon, which would have been a pretty good option as well. But we're gonna have to wait and see. But he can easily pick up the ball now and get himself into a cage, so I hate that. But man, I should have done the GFIs, but I just didn't want to. Ah, bad, bad, bad. So bad. And yeah, he's got the ball on the Strength 5 guy now. Yay! So, there we go. I need strip ball. Please. I don't have strip ball. But this is horrible. He's got guard, he's got strength 5. This is amazingly bad for me. Ooh, I think I might actually be losing here again. But it's too early to say that yet, of course. So we've got lots and lots of stuff to do, but yeah. The issue is the guy that I need to attack with is here, and I should attack from there since that's where his where he has no guard. It's not good, Punk. I'm making dumb moves and mistakes. I cost myself the ball. So this is not looking very good right now. And he's got the ball on this guy, which is bad for so many reasons. Oh boy. So let's see what we can do about this, shall we? We're not done yet, basically, but there's some issues. You could call them, I'd say. You want right there. That would be a 3 die against, yes. If we remove that one, it would be a 2 die against, which means we... It's a 4+ into a 2 die against with wrestle. That's pretty bad, but it most likely won't get better than this. So in all likelihood, we also have to play that way. Yeah, okay, this is still fine, which means he goes to right there, I think. No, wait, yeah, he moves to here first. I need to set up defensively again now, but I'm just making dumb mistakes. So let's see, I won't be able to pick up the ball even if I manage to get it here, but we do still need to try and go for it while we have the chance. I should have also possibly just fireballed this. But also my dice rolls are just not there. Come on. 4+ with a reroll doesn't work. Even though it's a 75% chance. It happens, but now I'm out of rerolls. He still has 2. It's my offense. We're 1-0 behind, and there is a real good chance that I'm actually going to be 2-0 behind. My goodness. This is the first half, Punk, so there's 8 turns per player per half, so there's 16 turns per player in total, which means we are now... We're past the halfway point of the first half, but yeah, he's going to blitz with him. But we've still got some ways to go. We're not at the halfway point yet. Usually one match is about an hour and a half to... Well, not always an hour and a half, but it's 70 to 90 minutes, I say usually. And there we go. He finally KOs one of ours. So that's nice. Not really, but what we get. I should have just fireballed this. What was I thinking? Well, nothing. So we're probably going to fireball this now because it looks like he's going to try and do the same thing again right here. But man, I'm not sure what's up today that I'm making these mistakes. Because I'm just not playing a very good game. But we're getting there. He's setting up a cage again and just ignoring the chance of a fireball. I think I completely ignored that I had the fireball as well. So there's that, but let's just see. Especially if he has some of his valuable players in there, getting a fireball could be good, but those always can backfire as well, as we know. And could potentially do nothing as well, so there's that. But I need to try something now, and I can't allow him to get a 2-0 lead here. We need to get rid of something of his. If I want to have a chance at keeping him from scoring on me again. Okay, so he goes in and makes the handoff. One would be nice. Nope. Okay, so he got stunned as well, which means we can't really go in there. Here comes the block. Into a knockdown. Bummer, so we go down here. And he's most likely going to try and dodge this guy out as well, I assume. Yeah, there we go. So that one's also a bit of... Oh, yeah. Real good move. That was a good one, because now I need to dodge here. We still have to fireball this. It doesn't change anything. Come on. Thank you. The strength 5 guy is injured. Thank you. He's gonna apple him. I'm fairly certain, though. No, he doesn't. But we don't get anything else. I don't think that's enough. But it helps a lot. So this guy's sidestep, which means he needs to go. Let's see, we go as far as possible with him on defense. So let's see, he's gonna stay there and not move. I can get a 1 die there, but that's about it. I think we can't make it better. if I'm not wrong, and now I need to get the knockdown there. This one is crucial. Thank you. Okay, we got the knockdown. Goes back there. We will follow this one. We stun him. Okay, good, good, good. So we bring him over to here. And now the issue is I still have to dodge a whole lot, which is not going to be easy. I'll do this one as well. Let's see. Now he just needs to... Oh, it's still 3+, isn't it? We've got no tackle there, do we? Not if I go past this guy, because he has tackle, so I need to be careful there. But we should also dodge down to here, because that's the better place to be. Let's see. Good, thank you. Now he needs to do some blitzing, so... 2+, 2+, no, 2+, 4+. Blitz. Alternatively, it's this one. Okay, we start the blitz up first, and I see how this one goes before I decide. Okay, we make it. So I think I'm going to go this way, because it puts me in a better position. Even though it forces me to dodge more. And then I don't roll a 3+. 2+, 2+ into a KO. Perfect. God damn it. I'm a little bit annoyed at this right now, because that's not unreasonable. And it was the chance that we needed, so now he still can't run it in right now, luckily, and I still have my defense fairly okay set up here, but god damn it, this is bad. It's still very much likely that we're gonna lose this. I'm not being a very calm player today, I apologize. I usually don't get tilted as much, and I know that it's my own fault this time as well. I just completely botched the first few turns, which just enabled him so hard to do what he did here. It's still difficult to play against a team like this, but I also should be in a better position, and I know that. And that's what's aggravating to me right now. But yeah, at least we locked down a decent amount of players on his side right now, so he can't really move, and we still got the Strength 5 guy injured, so we might be able to get a comeback in a while. Okay, that one's nice, but he's gonna push us down here. We've got 2 KO players right now. We do have 2 Bloodweiser babes, so they're likely to come back. I would at least like to get Elscream back. We can replace 1 player because we have our bench. Ooh, really? The POW? That's not nice. But let's just keep going. We also have him back here, so I can still blitz there. He's already blitzed. He can't form a complete functioning cage anymore, I think. Well, maybe with him. Oh, yeah. So he can probably put himself in there again. Let's wait and see what this is going to be. Yeah, and once again, he's got the guard. Yeah, we're basically screwed. I don't think I can make that. I needed to get that to work. And if I can't make a 3+ dodge with the built-in reroll... I mean, we only had a 1 die afterwards, but that was still a fairly decent chance, I think. At least a 1 in 3 chance to knock him down, and only a 1 in 6 chance to fail it completely. So it could have been... Okay, wow, really? Handoff? Oh, we can score with him. Oh, please don't. Just... I'm gonna be so mad. We're gonna lose so badly in this one, I feel like. Really, he's gonna pass as well. Oh boy. This gets worse and worse. I mean, we're not done yet. No, he's just not risking it. But he also makes every dice roll. Well, aside from the GFIs. Wow, he suddenly does only 1. He falls down again. See? He's learning. But still, let's see if he can roll another double 1 there. That would be very, very comical. Nope. So unfortunately, he's 2-0 in the lead. God damn it. I'm really not playing a good game right now. So we're behind by 2, and of course only 1 KO comes back, because why do I buy Bloodweiser babes? We still have his Strength 5 player off the pitch, which is really important, but we also lost the Wizard. I still don't have any rerolls, and I have only 2 turns left to try and make this work now somehow. No, there's no pay to win in this game, Punk. It's all dice-based, it's all luck-related. Well, not luck-related, but basically, your players gain star player points, so basically experience, by scoring touchdowns, by throwing passes, by injuring other players. And when they level up, you get to choose skills out of skill categories. And there are skills that you can only take if you roll doubles, basically. You roll 2d6, and on a double you get access to other skill categories, and on an 11, 12, 10, 11, or 12, on 2d6, so on 12 is the highest value there, you get to choose special things. So a 12, for example, is a strength plus, an 11 is an agility plus, and a 10 is either an armor value plus or a movement plus. And doubles just give you access to all categories, except instead of only the ones that you usually would have access to. This is still horrible, and the likelihood of me scoring is getting slimmer and slimmer, but now I do have to set up lopsided, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure. We have to get these guys in there. This and this as well. So we've got the issue here is he's got a kick player, so I do need to be careful. But if I want to try and score now, we need to make this happen instantly. Basically, let's see. So, assist, blitz, get players through. This one's gonna be rough, I think. Yes, you can kill people in this game. Because if you injure a player, you once again roll on a dice on a chart to see what happens to the player. Oh, I cannot have more than 2 players in the wide field. I know that. I've played this game before. I'm not confused at all right now. Thank you. So the tamest result is called badly hurt, which means just the player is off the pitch for the remainder of the match, but will come back next match, which is what happened to this guy. Then there is the miss next game injury, which basically means the player is going to miss the next game and can't participate in the next match, of course. And from there on out, it only gets worse. Then you get the permanent injuries, including death. So there's all that. So, how do we do this against him? That is the question. Okay. First of all, I think we just need to get this set up right away. So, you're there. He's the sidestepper, so I'm okay with putting him here because he's not likely to get served off the pitch. Which means we can now do... Okay, he doesn't tackle. We can now do this blitz, but that blitz also needs to work. Good. Good enough, at least. Yeah, over there. Follow. We get through. We stun him. I'm piling on. I'm trying. It makes my touchdown chances worse. But right now we're playing for the second half. And getting his important players off the pitch is crucial there. So this one was really good and very important as well. And I can still bring my players through here. So who do I put the ball on? Probably him. Okay, so we need to do this block first. Ah, thank you. So he goes down as well. Probably going back here, I assume. Can we actually pull this out and still get a touchdown here? So at least we go with just a 1 touchdown difference in the second half? I really hope so. I'm following here just to keep these guys from moving too much. Let's see, he needs to be here. Which means now I could also put the ball on him. Instead, but he's got agility 5. Well, let's get the ball first, and now I'm going to decide. He has the built-in catch reroll, which is important. I think we still use him, and he's faster overall. Now we follow this up by... Oh yeah, we need him to be right there, which is gonna be difficult. This is still pretty bad. I think I put him a little bit too far. But we're gonna have to wait and see, I guess. And then we fail our dodge again. Come on. Into a stun. Into not me catching the ball. Into a scatter outside. Are you serious? Please. Please, please, please. No! I've got nothing today. It's not my finest hour. We're out of rerolls. We fail the worst timings. He doesn't catch the ball. It scatters outside. It could have gotten next to one of my guys again. Instead, he can just pick it up and he can run down this side and get out of my reach. So I do still have one player in scoring range right now. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, just one. Because we couldn't move him out of the way first before we move him, which would get him closer, but not enough. But yeah, all he needs to do is secure the ball. And then we're screwed, basically. So yeah, not my finest hour. Still, I got the injury out of this, but I probably shouldn't have piled on. I should have played for the touchdown instead of the injury, but maybe we can still do this. Because a 2 touchdown difference is doable. We could be able to do that. And I am going to go on offense again because we started on defense in the first half. So we're not done yet. And as much as I am annoyed at myself and angry at myself, we're still okay here. But he is going to blitz us as well to try and deny me the touchdown chance in case he screws up. I think he's most likely going to blitz this guy. But even if he blitzes us, I think we're still going to be in there. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and then a GFI. But yeah, he's covering the ball first. As you do. And moves on from there. If only... I shouldn't have rerolled that block on the first turn. That would have allowed me to keep a reroll for this one. Which might have allowed me to make this work. Maybe I should have just put the ball on the lineman here, but I couldn't have gotten as far with him. Which would have been a problem as well, so I'm not sure. Ah, he gets a POW here as well. Bummer. So he knocks us down. Because he is would have been our best player to retrieve the ball now. He's got agility 5 and dodge, so getting in there to pick that up could have been good. Okay, he's got block, I do not. The only upside we can really see here right now is we've only got 1 KO player and no injuries yet. So hopefully that won't change now. He does knock us down, of course, but I will just choose to go up there. And there's the stun, so I can't score. Okay. So no scoring for us, which means no touchdown for me. So I really should just try to hurt him again. That's what this tells us. It's basically the only thing I have left. But yeah. Pretty horrible. So I'm not okay with how I played this. I really played a very bad game on the first half here. It's not what my usual performance looks like, I know. But I hope we can come back into things in the second half a little bit more. And then we only push him, so there's that. Let's see if we can maybe... No, that's not gonna do anything. We're just gonna try to block 2 or get 2 more blocks now, basically. But we should start with this one because this guy doesn't have dodge. He only has guard and block. But knocking him down is going to be easier. There we go. And we can still get lucky there and remove some of these important guys. We've gotten 2 already. So if I can get more guard players off the pitch, because I think we've also gotten 2 guard players there, that's not bad. Yeah. So, score-wise, this is horrible. And I think the best we can hope for here is a tie, if at all. But man, I'm gonna try to work for that. So let's try to play a little bit of catch-up here and actually make this work. It's fine. Or it kind of has to be, because most of what has happened is my own fault. That's for sure. The bad dice don't take enough, or don't take away all of my responsibility here by a long shot. But still, we got rid of 2 important players. He's down to just 1 reserve player, so I might actually be able to get into a player advantage if we can remove more. He is going to keep the runner off the pitch, unfortunately, which means we don't have an armor value 7 target. But we'll see. Yeah, I like most of the animations as well, Punk, but there are also some that just look utterly ridiculous. If you ever see the Chaos Warrior drop kick, you're gonna know what I mean. I mean, there are people that like that one, but those people are also kind of clinically insane, in my opinion. Because that animation just looks so dumb. But, ah well. So I'm gonna go back to an even setup now, though, because we really don't need to try and get a quick touchdown here with all of this. And I'd much rather go over on this side to try and get him. So let's see, though, a little bit of a change we do want. So we put these guys there, probably the unskilled one as well, because we would like to, once again... Well, big question. Actually, I think we want to go for him. Right now, we want to remove guys. So we set up like this. But I have both blitzers on this side. We can go in with an assist there, then I can blitz him. We probably want to make sure that we can knock this guy down, don't we? So we switch to these 2. And use his tackle to get the knockdown, but I want to get rid of the agility 5 lineman as well. He's pretty dangerous to retrieve. But yeah, this is an uphill battle. The wizard is gone. I still have my bribe, which we might be able to make use of. Okay, he's kicking. So this is bad. He gets a perfect defense, so that's going to kill my offense. And I regret putting Alphatron on the line of scrimmage already. Because now he's just gonna bring in his guard players here and lock down my blocking. Yes, I can injure all of his team. Possibly. I can try, it's not gonna happen, but I've seen it happen before. You can pitch clear completely and get rid of the entire enemy team. I was down to 2 players a while ago, I think, at some point. There's chance. This is 2 agility teams still playing against each other. It's not a bash team in there to begin with, so this is still fairly tame in terms of what could happen. But yeah, god damn it. I mean, right now, the way he's setting up, I also will be able to get my blocks still, but the strength 4 guy being there is also annoying. So at least he did a smart move there, and if he puts them all on one line, it would be way worse for me, but he luckily doesn't do that. So how do we do this? Okay, we get that, which means right now we just cover the ball. Before I do anything else, we cover the ball and not take too many risks there. So let's see, this guy we can't really touch. We can still get this guy though if I really want to, but right now we probably just want to try and keep our safety, don't we? How do we do that in the best way possible? And how do I utilize his blitz in the best way possible? So do I just set these guys up and blitz there? Probably. So we do this. Next is the blitz. Once again, a blitzer. Let's see if we can get him. We cannot. So we do this. Unfortunately, no movement. But that's gotta be okay right now. We could get surfed. I could also dodge out here, but I think we'll actually stay. That should be fine. So afterwards, this needs to happen. So we've got a fairly decent shot of knocking him down because we've got tackle, and we do. All I needed was the 1 assist, but he's probably going to stay in here, I think. No, he actually moves away. We stay, of course. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Bring him in. Which allows us to do this 2-die block. So the upside of what he did is I get a lot of blocks against him right now. So that could lead to something, but so far it unfortunately hasn't. So if we do this, it doesn't matter too much where he ends up. So let's do this one first. Okay, it's a push. Push you away in this direction and stay. Now we go for him. Which means we don't move, and now I can pick up the ball. So, do I keep the ball carrier here, or do we move up a bit? I think we could move to here. But maybe, let's see. Right now, these guys can't really hit us that easily. This is what we need to be worried about. So if he brings in a guy here... no, I think we're gonna stay where we are. We are not going to move. I'm not quite sure. Because he can blitz his way through here, or he can set up a guard player there, although he doesn't have that many of them anymore. Luckily. Let's see. That is not the kind of player I am, though, Punk. I hate the bash teams that ignore the ball and just go for killing. It's so annoying. It's the worst playstyle, in my opinion. Quite literally. I stand to the point that I am an agility player and that I like playing agility teams, especially these elves, the pro elves, or Elven Union as they're called by now. They're just my favorite team, and I play to win by scoring, because that's how you win and not by destroying your team. Of course, destroying the opponent's team can have the nice side effect that you can just score as much as you want, because he can't really set up a defense anymore, but it's not really reliable, and I'm not a destructive player. I'd much rather usually score. Yes, I know I say that while having piled on here and not use this guy to set up another scoring threat. I do realize that. But those were different circumstances. You can call me a hypocrite if you want, but I stand by that. Well, it's fine. So let's just see what he ends up doing here. I think the perfect defense still did a good job for him from allowing me to really get through there. Okay, but as long as I score in an okay amount of turns, we're fine. I don't need to score that quickly. What's important is that I score to begin with and that we then are able to steal the ball away and score again. Wow, really? Didn't blitz with him. He just put him there as an assist. He's not... Where is he going to blitz, though? Probably with him. Maybe he's even going to blitz there to try and get the 3-die, which he won't have yet. So what is he going for? I don't quite see... what he's trying to pull off there. He's placing his guard players in again, which doesn't do a whole lot for him right now. Yeah, that one he also could have gotten a little bit further back if he wanted to. He's also running out of time. Oh, he's blitzing there. Interesting. Okay, he gets the knockdown. We move back to here. Is he following in with this? Or is he staying? He follows this one in. Okay, I see. I should have probably been there instead. And it's a push. Why would he reroll that? Or why is he... Okay, he's not. He wasn't thinking about rerolling it. He was just thinking about... Okay, what against... Let me think this through. How would we... This is now a pretty big problem. I can blitz him. We could just focus on him. An assist here won't do us any good. So instead, we probably want to go this way, which is where he isn't that much right now. If I go to here... So we're going to take a little bit of a risk. We start with this block, which turns out to be working, so that's good. We follow that one as well. Oh, thank you. Armor break against the guard guy. That's important. So all of a sudden, things open up for us a little bit more. We use you. No, we need to take this assist. Which right now is not enough yet. Okay, wait. Yeah, we're not done yet. See, he's going in right here. Which now makes this a 2-die. And only a push. So thank you for that, game. But at least it allows me to disengage from this guy, which is good. And we can reposition ourselves and have him move away here as well, which is good. Our main issue is that he has a guy all the way back there that I can't do much about. Let's see, we're still fairly safe though, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. I'm running out of time, but we're getting there. So, do this. Get the knockdown. So now, while we decide to do what to do here, I am going to try and figure out my blitz. Dodge, dodge, and dodge blitz, or do we do something different? Yeah, we do follow, of course, there. That's... I mean, I didn't really need to think there. That was just... Okay. Okay, we fail our dodge there. Because tackle. So I re-roll this. I think we're fine with that. Next we blitz him. Once again, aiming for the strong and important targets on his side. We push him in here. We follow. We don't get an armor break, which means I will not pile on, but instead we're going to do this block on the last second, which gives us another knockdown. So thank you for that. We sidestep back to there. Do I follow that? I think we do. And we do get an armor break into another stun. There we go. So, I think that went as well as I might expect. I really would have liked to get this, but now if we knock him down again, I could also foul him. We still have a bribe. And I'm not against using it. I hope I didn't make a mistake here, but I don't think, because we stunned all of his guard players, blocking is going to be difficult for him now. And a good chunk of his team is out of position. So we're okay here for now. I didn't need to rush this. Whew. Yeah, thanks, Punk. With this game, it's just practice, practice, practice. And I'm not really thinking while I'm talking, but I'm just saying what I'm thinking. So, if that makes sense. So basically, it's the stream of consciousness, basically. Really? My opponent is streaming right now? I need to see that. Is he actually? Let me see. I'm gonna check that. Wait. Is he though? I don't see it. Or am I confused? I don't know. Ah, well. So, he might be listening in as well. Who knows? We're gonna see, basically. So, either way, let's see what he ends up going with. That's an assist, but it doesn't allow him to really hit me yet. He maybe should have pulled him back further to be able to defend against me, because if I can knock these guys down now, we might be in an okay position, but he can probably still pull these guys back for defense. Yep, there we go. But we've got some time, once again. We're only 2 turns in this. And, ooh, is that going to be his blitz? 1 die block? Wow, there's the skull. Thank you. And he does get it on the reroll. And stuns us as well, but at least cost him a reroll. So that helps quite a bit. Let's see, he still wants to lock down my blocking here, which is interesting. He's running out of time and does not blitz at all. So that's good, isn't it? Let's see what we can do here with this. This is a 1 die. So if we do this, knock him down. Let's see where he ends up going. Back there. We are following that one. This is a 1 die. We bring in you to make that a 2 die. There we go. We knock him down. We use tackle, of course. We follow. I did not get through the armor, so we won't pile on. And let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to play this here. Of course, so we probably do something like this. No, wait. Go here, which now gives me a 2 die against him. Let's see, there we go. He goes down. Let's keep him in here though, and well, at least as much in as he can. So we do all this. And next up is fouling that Joker. Let's see. We get him. We stun him. Not ideal, but good enough right now, basically. So we can't get away from these guys, which is why getting the ball over there is probably not in our best interest right now. So instead, we are... Let me think. We are doing that. Well, yeah, caging is going to be interesting here, I guess. We need to think this one through and quickly. That's the issue. I think I do this. It's a little bit weird, but it should work out. And then I failed to dodge there, so that's kind of bad. And I need to re-roll it, unfortunately. I think for the setup, that one's worth it. Ah, and a double one again. Come on. That was double one number 3 right now? Something like that. Almost, so get the assist there. Blitz with him to get him away. Which would have enabled us to do a lot of stuff. So now I'm down to 1 reroll, which is horrible. Oh, I see, Punk. Okay, it was my stream. Whoops, it's fine in that case. So the dice rolls are just kind of unfortunate right now. And I couldn't really set up this. I went very heavy on the foul, which maybe I shouldn't have, but I think it was still worth it. At least got us the stun there, and we do still have the ball. He needs to get it away from us, and getting the knockdown there won't be that easy. Because at least I have dodge, and he needs to get a guard player in there first, and he has only 1 that he can get in there, so that's dodge, and then get him to here. Which also means he needs to remove this assist, so he needs to bring this guy in. So he's got a lot of dice rolls ahead of him, but I'm still not quite sure if we can do this the way I was hoping. We'll see, we'll see. So there's the guard guy coming in. Oh, okay, he goes for the GFI as well. Come on. Nope, rolls a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splits. Yep, there we go. So he gets a 2-die with tackle, which makes knocking me down a lot more likely. At least he can only push me to here, so I've got a lot of players in there. So it's at least I've got a decent chance to keep the ball in an okay position, I hope. Okay, so there comes the GFI blitz. Maybe? Is he moving some stuff first? Yeah, but I'm not playing the best game today right now. Unfortunately. Let's see. And thank you. So at least it costs him a reroll. Regardless of how this ends up, he's already down to 1 reroll as well. And he double ones it. Thank you. Ooh, so I'm not the only one that does that. Oh my god. So, to get this to work, we now just need to block with him, because that will... No, he can go to there in that case, which means we need to... We need to force him away from there, which we do by putting him here. Now we block him. There we go. Because we do only end up pushing him. So do I go back to fouling this guy once now before we move on? The answer is probably. Yeah, it's too good of a chance, unfortunately, to ignore, even though it does still have us at a bit of a risk. We've got so many assists there. We KO him, thank you. So he's down and out for now. And we didn't roll a double, so no chance of a bribe. Or for the need of a bribe, so we're good there. I'm removing his key players right now, which is where we need to be. So I'm gonna try to get over to here and get all that to work. Where do you go? Probably put him up there. We follow that one. I can go all the way back to here with him right now. Let's do that. But we're still not completely safe yet. We need to do a few more moves here. Hell yeah. This instead. Because I need to get my blocks, basically. This block would be better because it would free up Alphatron. But I think we want to block with Alphatron because it's the safer block. Yeah, unfortunately. It's a push. So that's fairly bad, but at least frees him still up and we can go to right there and cover him. So let's see. In turn. I should try to score next turn though. So with the 1 GFI maybe. Would be a possibility. Mostly so that I even have the chance to score against him. Right now, we won't have a permanent player advantage yet. Because even if this KO doesn't come back, he still has 1 reserve player. But we're gonna have to wait and see about that. I might still be able to remove 1 more player right now, and if I have to take 2 turns to score now, it's fine. I still think we're likely to lose this one. If I can save this to a tie, I'm going to be very happy with it, considering how I played in the first half. But we're gonna have to wait and see, pretty much. I just played such a bad game in the first half. Yep, so now we can blitz with him, but he might decide to dodge and blitz here, although that would be a very difficult one to pull off. It's 3+ into a 1 in 6 chance to knock us down. Okay, so he's just trying to block this in completely right now. Switching sides again is also obviously a chance, but that would mean scoring in 2 turns instead of 1. We're gonna have to wait and see where he blitzes, basically. Mostly doing that because it gives me another scoring option, because he's got plus movement. So if he locks this down too tight, getting the ball on him and getting that could be one way to go. But we'll see. We'll see. Yep, there's the blitz that I was expecting, so he does go for him after all. And he knocks him down. Okay, not surprising. Still unfortunate, though. But we'll see. We'll see. So is he going to base us? He really should base us. Well, maybe. Okay, what do these guys do? He just dodges out, which means he also didn't base me. So we still have a bunch of issues here, unfortunately, to worry about right now. Like getting rid of this guard player here. We do need an assist for that. So let's see, I could use him as the assist there, which means we block him now. We only push, but that's okay because right now all I really needed was get him out of the way. And we can block him again if need be, but I think right now... Oh, yeah, that one's kind of bad, isn't it? This... We need to block him. And that's my last reroll. And that's why this is so bad. But we needed to push him away. Make sure that he can do what he's supposed to do. I also still have my blitz, which I really would like to go for. I don't like this right now very much. I've played this pretty bad again, I think. How do we do this? Because this guard is just so bad. Oh no, we can actually just blitz him already, I think. But if we... do this or try this. Should be a 2-die. We get a POW, thank you. That was what I was hoping for, of course. Now we can bring him into here. End of the ball. Let's see, and we roll a 1. And I don't get the chance to pick it up again. I am so mad. It's so bad. We're gonna lose this one so badly. At least I've got 2 tackle zones on the ball right now. But this is just dumb. I'm playing... I think I'm playing an okay game by now. I'm still not playing a good game, but it's an okay game I'm playing right now. And I'm just failing left and right, and this is so bad. We will lose this, because even if I manage to score now, next turn, which is unlikely as things are right now, we're out of rerolls, we don't have the ball, he's got 2 tackle zones on it already. It's just so bad, so we're gonna lose this one, which will be the second loss in over 30 matches with this team. I'm going to finally lose a second one, and I don't feel like it's a deserved one. I mean, it apparently is, because it happened, or it's going to happen. We're still not done yet. I'm talking... There are still things that could happen here that will allow us to win this. Or not win this, but tie this. I'm not gonna give up, but most likely we're going to lose. We're just gonna have to wait and see how it goes, basically. But man, really, he could have caught the ball. It just could have scattered over here as well. But no, it scatters exactly where he has tool tackle zones as well as I. But man, basically every space but this or this would have been fine. Because they were likely to catch it. Because agility 5, agility 4, but nerves of steel and catch reroll. He wouldn't have been likely to catch it, but still. These here, yeah. It's unfortunate. And I'm whining a lot in this game. I realize that. I'm very much aware of it. I apologize. But it's just a bit aggravating. A match like this can happen. I'm mostly to blame myself still. I won't blame the game for this as much as I would like to. But yeah, wow, really? He rerolls this to get the knockdown? Interesting. He injures Omega Elf. Okay. MNG into MNG. So I bought a second Apo for something like this to try and get an important player back. But unfortunately, the reroll result from the Apothecary just didn't change anything. And we got a double MNG. So he's definitely going to miss the next match. And of course, the rest of this match as well. So let's see. At least he's out of rerolls now. So if he were to fail a dodge, I really wouldn't mind that. I don't think he has failed a single dodge so far. I mean, he has a lot of dodge players as well, but not all of them are. So now he's removing our agility 5. That's a good move. Gets him as well. God damn it. It's not that he's playing a bad game. I'm playing a subpar game, and then the dice add on to that and make this just really bad for us. So there is a real chance that we're going to lose this one 3-0. Can you just please not have everything work for you? Thank you. Or the scatter of the century. I mean, this would have been the scatter of the century, but you guys know what I mean. Holy crap. Seriously. And he still has all the guard in the world. I'm so mad at myself mostly. That's why I'm so annoyed at this. Because it's all my own frickin' fault. We need to follow there. Probably. So all we're trying to do right now is somewhat save face and not go down completely without a fight here. As unlikely as that is, I'd at least like to score once here, if possible. We'll see. Nah, it's not a good excuse, Punk. I've got about 1,000 hours in this game. I really should know better. And that's not an understatement. I've got 800 hours in the first game or so. And I've got over 400 in this one already. So there really is no excuse for me to be playing this badly. And that's why I'm so annoyed at myself. Because I know I should be able to do much better than this. We stand him up, he loses this assist, which turns this into a 2-die now. We do that one. Take the knockdown. Which means I can get another tackle zone on the ball right now, so that's good. We follow as well. Oh, we killed one. He might apple him, but we killed something. So at least in terms of SPP, this match is pretty okay right now, but yeah, everything else is just still a bummer. He appoed him and gets him back, so there's that. Next we do this one. He's still most likely just gonna stand up. I'm trying to get this to work. So we only push him onto the ball, unfortunately. I was really trying hard to make this one work so that we can get a pickup without an enemy tackle zone, and now obviously this needs to happen. Are you serious? I have not blitzed yet. Which means we blitz now. My god. Knock him down, but that once again means we don't pick up the ball. Unfortunately, at least not with any of this happening. Please scatter back over to here. No, back there. That's gotta be okay, I guess. We won't pick it up again, which means he could still do that. But at least we've removed another player right now. I can't score next turn. I don't have a player in scoring range. Which means... yeah, which means we only do this. We have only one tackle zone on the ball already. He can blitz this guy to remove the tackle zone so he can pick it up again and win again. Yeah, meh. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying. But at some point, trying to make up for mistakes doesn't actually help you that much anymore. Nope, we can't afford to apple him. I need to keep my apothecary now to make sure that we get rid of an important injury in case he gets one of those. But man, yeah, this is so bad. We're gonna lose this one. It's gonna be my second loss overall with this team. In over 30 matches, that's still a pretty good average. But it's in a game where I feel like it shouldn't have happened. Yes, if we look at this objectively, this is still a 2300 Dark Elf team, which is pretty difficult to play against, considering he has a Strength 5 player, a Strength 4 player, an Agility 5 player, and just so much guard. We removed a lot of that, luckily. So I started with a little bit of an uphill battle, but that's no excuse for me winning here. This game is built for uphill battles. That's why inducements exist. It's my own fault that we lose this one, and I'm gonna accept the responsibility for that. And there it is. There are matches where I am willing to blame the game wholeheartedly, but this is not one of them. This is my own fault, and I do deserve to lose this one, unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it. So he's also he doesn't need to score anymore. He doesn't need to take any risks, and he is aware of that, so he is going in differently. I mean, I hate it, but we also have to. So our issue here right now is that this guy has guard. We want the ball, which means we need to get rid of him, ideally. Which we can only do with him right now, if I don't want to blitz. But the guard guy makes it so that I cannot get an easy block here. So I need assists, but we don't have the players for that because they're in bad positions. So I probably have to risk this block, which on top of everything could make things worse for us. So we do this after all, unfortunately. Yeah, and then we push, of course. Why would we knock him down? That would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Okay. Which means he goes into blitz there now. There we go. Knockdown, thank you very much. So we've got that going for us. We can also bring him over as an assist there now, which still makes this only a 1-die, unfortunately. So on top of this just being extremely bad, we also need to set up a scoring threat. Ideally more than one. Which is going to be difficult enough as it is. So yeah, all of this is just so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna risk some stuff. Because it doesn't matter as much anymore right now anyways, and we just wanna... Oh no, he's gonna sidestep himself onto the ball. See, I'm making dumb mistakes because I didn't check to see if he had sidestep first. So now he's sidestepping onto the ball. and making it even harder for me to get it. Oh, come on. Why am I a stupid person? So now we are not going to score at all. Lose this one 2-0 and just see how this one goes. I fail my 3+ dodge with the built-in reroll again because I can't roll a freaking 3, I mean. My god. Yeah, there we go. That's what you need the Apo for. It's not the day for me, apparently, with Blood Bowl right now. I apologize, guys. I regret everything right now. So I'm not even able to score once, which is so bad. That hasn't happened in forever. But I'm to blame myself. I'm just not playing a good game right now. I'm getting into my own head too much. I know that. And he injures another one. Please don't get something bad. An MNG. That's fine. But yeah, I just feel bad about this at this point, because I know I should be able to do better, but I'm just not in it today, apparently. I just have a complete off day where I make mistakes. Those happen as well. I should probably just end after one match, but we're going to do at least a second match, and I'm going to try to do better than in the first one. But man, I am sorry, guys. This is not good. So, I mean, we still have a chance, but he's also going to blitz here, and if he knocks him down... No, he's blitzing down there, so he's only marking him. So he is giving me at least a small chance to still score here. It's not a good one. I don't have a reroll left. We need to dodge here, which is a 2+ roll, and as we have seen, I can't dodge at all. He's setting up the scoring for himself now, so he can still score. He can still make the humiliation complete and score a third time against me. Yeah, we're gonna see about this. And he skulls there. Okay. So him doing that might give us a chance. It's not a good chance still, but we have it. So we are just going to instantly start with this, because that does need to happen anyways. And if we fail that, we're going to fail anything else afterwards anyways. And now we need to get as close as possible with him. He's injured a bunch of my players, unfortunately, and the guard guys are still in good positions, which makes this a bit problematic. So this means he could go one further. But yeah, it probably just straight up is this play. Let's see if we make the pickup. We do. It doesn't help me to blitz here anymore or anything. And if he makes a touchdown out of that, now I roll another 1 and end our turn. We're gonna make this complete. So this is where I'm getting angry at the game, because now that was unnecessary. I've already lost, so why RNG, please? This is so bad. So yeah, this is just so much fun. And he's also got the Agility 5 guy back here, which means he can even pass even better. So he does deserve the GG well played though. While I don't. I didn't play a good game. So we'll see. He even goes for a block before he tries to do that. Man. Oh yeah, I get to choose. Whoops. I've got sidestep. I remember. Let's see. He injures another one. Holy frickin'. Just a badly hurt though. So he gets a level up out of it as well. So the only upside to this game is I injured 3 players of his and we got a level up. But yeah. There are games like these where you just get pummeled into oblivion. I didn't even get pummeled into oblivion. I just played a bad game because most of these injuries happened very late in the match. I can't even say that that's the reason we lost. But yeah, he's just... Okay, he failed that, so at least he doesn't get to score on me again. But man... Not my finest thing. We roll a 2, that's okay. And he gets the MVP, we don't need that as much. So yeah, still our second loss overall with this team on a match that makes me kinda angry that we've lost on it, but I know that I'm to blame myself, so we can't really do anything about it. So I don't know. It is what it is, and we're just gonna do better again. Oh, we get a 10. Do I actually want the plus movement on him, though? I am tempted by it, but I'm not sure if it's the right call. Plus armor value is not gonna happen. So if we take anything, it is the plus movement, or we ignore the 10, and we take dodge or block as well. But I think plus movement allowance on him is pretty okay. It's gonna allow him to get into passing position easier. It will allow us to get better passing options. So we're gonna do that. We have 2 players missing for next match, unfortunately. So Alpha B is out, as well as Omega of Supreme. Especially missing him is going to be bad. So we only have 10 players, which means we get 1 loner. So our team value will be 1570 for the next match. And yeah, so I've got 29 wins now, 6 draws, and there it is. Loss number 2. Not okay, but what can you do? It is what it is. We're gonna have to accept it and just do better.